clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Lamont Roach entered the Barclays Center as an underdog, but left as the fighter who came dangerously close to ending Gervonta "Tank" Davis' undefeated streak. Yet, instead of celebrating the biggest win of his career, Roach stood in frustration. To him, and many boxing fans, this wasn't a draw, it was a robbery. After 12 grueling rounds, the judges scored it 115 to 113 for Davis and 114 to 114 twice, resulting in a majority draw that preserved Tank's perfect record. But Roach saw it as a slap in the face. He threw more punches, landed more shots, and even forced Tank to take a knee in the 9th round, an obvious knockdown that wasn't called. Now, as the boxing world debates whether Tank was exposed or simply gifted a draw, Roach isn't staying quiet. To him, the fight was his, and the decision robbed him of the career-defining victory he rightfully earned.
Sets here for Roach in round 7. And yet only landing him by 3 thus far. Oh, Davis ripping that right hand, and then Roach rips a left hook to the body. Good stuff here in round. And Davis.
Boom. He counterpunched Tank.
Took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
He took it in.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
The decision is a majority draw.
Frustration was written all over Roach's face after the decision. To him, this was supposed to be his moment, the night he shocked the world and cemented his name atop the lightweight division. Instead, he walked away with a draw that felt like a loss. But it wasn't just the result that stung. It was how Tank escaped defeat. From questionable refereeing to the 9th round controversy, Roach believes the fight was manipulated to protect Tank's undefeated record, leaving him feeling robbed of the victory he rightfully earned.
I told y'all in every single interview, this whole press run, when the fight got announced, I put belt to ass, and you can see that's what I do.
Lamont, you threw more punches and you landed more punches than Tank. How were you able to do this tonight?
What I just tell you, I'm him. I'm telling you that. I'm one of the best fighters in the world, man. And it showed tonight. He probably wasn't welling when he said the grease got in his eye, but if you voluntarily take a knee and the rest start counting, it should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight. So, it is what it is. I'm not banking on that knockdown to win. I just thought I pulled it out.
What happens next?
Shit, I hope we can run it back. I want to run it back for sure. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. And, thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for hating me. I'll be right back on this same very stage again, like I belong.
Congratulations for Lamont. A breakthrough performance. Really putting your name out there.
Thank you.
Let's send it back to ringside and more Ronaldo.
Let's be real. If that knockdown had been counted, Roach would have won. He landed a clean jab, Tank's legs buckled, and he took a knee.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his... It's got to be a knockdown.
What in the world is happening?
Took a knee. He's got to count.
I understand. You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right?
Normally, that's an automatic knockdown, but for some reason, referee Steve Willis didn't call it. Tank rushed to his corner, wiping his eye, claiming hair grease had dripped down and blurred his vision.
Voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face. it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around there and love you again. You know what I mean?
That moment changed everything. Had the ref ruled it a knockdown, it would have been a 10-8 round for Roach, enough to tip the scorecards in his favor and secure the win. But instead, Tank got a pass. Roach knew exactly what was happening. This wasn't just bad refereeing, it was protection. Tank is one of boxing's biggest names, a massive pay-per-view draw, and one of the sport's most marketable stars. An official loss on his record? That would have hurt the business side of boxing. And Roach believes the judges and officials did everything they could to make sure that didn't happen.
Honestly, I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision.
It's not just Roach who feels robbed. Many boxing legends, analysts, and fellow fighters have spoken out, saying he deserved the win. Ryan Garcia strongly backed Roach, blasting the officials for missing the clear knockdown and calling out Tank Davis directly. Shaker Stevenson didn't hold back either, declaring Roach the real winner and questioning whether Tank could even call himself undefeated anymore. Terrence Crawford outright roasted the judges, mocking them for not recognizing a knockdown and calling the scoring system a joke. He criticized the boxing world for letting it slide. Isaac Cruz was equally outspoken, praising Roach's performance and stating that round 9 was a clear 10-8 in Roach's favor. In his eyes, if the judges had done their job correctly, Roach would have won, no debate. Before this fight, Tank Davis was seen as an unstoppable force. He boasted a perfect 30-0 record, with 28 knockouts and a reputation for breaking down opponents and finishing them in brutal fashion. Fighters didn't just lose to Tank, they got destroyed. But after this fight, the narrative changed. Instead of dominance, people are questioning whether he was exposed or simply protected by the system designed to keep his undefeated record intact.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them,
it was a good night. Good night for the sport. Didn't get what the decision I want, but we didn't get a loss either, so I felt like I won it, you know, the last couple rounds, so it's cool. Lamont is a great fighter. Hopefully I can get that rematch, because I know what I can do in a fight, but it's cool.
Tank, how much does it hurt to have the draw on your record now, and do you think it's going to stand as some sort of like renewed motivation for you, like the guys were saying, you know, as you proceed through these next couple fights?
Yeah, it just put, you know, food to the fire and things like that, fuel to the fire. But it's cool. It's cool. The draw is okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me, too. That was on me for sure. Because I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up. And I could have definitely did more. Definitely did more.
But against Lamont Roach, Tank looked vulnerable. Tank started slow, letting Roach control the early rounds. He wasn't cutting off the ring like he usually does, and his counters weren't landing clean. By the middle rounds, it was clear. Roach wasn't just surviving, he was winning. He dictated the pace, landed sharp jabs, and forced Tank to adjust. Then came the 9th round. Roach connected, and Tank literally took a knee, something we've never seen before. Tank's power has always been his biggest weapon, but this time, it wasn't enough. Roach absorbed some of his best shots and kept coming forward. And that's a problem for Tank moving forward because now, other fighters see the blueprint. Roach exposed weaknesses no one had before. Fighters like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez now know Tank can be outboxed. After the fight, both Tank and Roach said they're open to a rematch. And honestly, Tank needs it. Right now, his reputation is taking a serious hit, and if he wants to silence the doubters, he has to prove that this fight wasn't the beginning of his downfall.
Oh, yeah. In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch.
Backstage, he want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement comes out.
The boxing world sees Tank differently now, and the only way to change that is by proving he can dominate Roach in a rematch. For Roach, the rematch isn't just about winning, it's about justice. He knows he was robbed and wants the chance to finish what he started. But this time, he won't just be fighting Tank. He'll be fighting the entire boxing system. If this fight proved anything, it's that Tank Davis is protected. As for Roach, he's now the fighter boxing's elite never saw coming. Tank's longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, didn't make excuses. Instead of arguing about the controversial knee in round 9, he took accountability and pointed out exactly where Tank went wrong, acknowledging the flaws that nearly cost him everything.
Wrong. Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were in Roach. He stepped up for the card. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And again, Tank history, I always sit there and tell you, I don't like knockouts, I like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong then. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them would take certain chances, some would take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat and it was just like this, you know? But like we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more and hack off through Lamont Roach, you know what I mean?
Everyone seemed disappointed with Tank, and you can't blame them. He's known for dominance and knockouts, but this fight showed anything but that. It exposed vulnerabilities we've never seen before.
Man, he got lucky as a draw. He did a good fight though. I thought he won it, but man, you gotta just create more action. That's a sparring session as far as I'm concerned. But god damn, that's not the Gervonta I know.
It's a good thing Tank didn't trash talk Lamont Roach before the fight. Otherwise, after that performance, it would have been even more embarrassing for him.
You bring your mother?
She right there. You ain't hear her ask, why the fuck was you leave me? I mean, that's just out her mouth, straight up.
Why you bring her?
What you mean, why I bring her? She love to see me whoop ass. See? I bet. Yeah, what you ain't too shy saying what you gonna do, right?
I am now.
You are now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mom Dukes right there.
Nah.
That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned and we'll catch you in the next one.